Hello and welcome back to the show. In today's video we are checking out the brand new Columbia Newton Ridge plus 2 versus minus 2 waterproof shoes, and those are for men's, made in Vietnam, no longer in China. Now I got a special edition of it. I decided to get the blue version. Here we go. And in this show we do a lot of tech reviews, and specifically we do survival stuff. So today's survival stuff is what you're going to be wearing on your feet when it gets super cold out and the world ends. Just like that. Now I got the blue shoes because I thought they look the best. They stand out and they look fancy. Other than that, I thought that they are the best looking. Usually I don't get blue, but this one just screamed my name right on it, so I decided to get it. Now I'm not sure why they made this triple knot on my demo shoe. Can't believe this, by the way. Now, talking about quality. Last time I reviewed a Columbia shoe, I put almost triple, quadruple thumbs down because that thing was a stinker. Not bad. At least it smells normal. I don't know what was wrong with that other shoe. It was terrible, by the way. Now let's find out if I'm going to be changing my mind about Columbias, and I have decided they're maybe good enough for you to get or not. So first off, this thing is super stiff off the bat. Second of all, the bottoms, very nice traction. It's kind of like boots. It's less of a shoe, it's more of a boot because of this. Right here you can see how much traction it gives you. Looks pretty solid to me. Now let's see if we can take those things out. Because it says a lot about the shoe if you can't take them out. That's already a minus. Sometimes you want to just replace those. So there is no ventilation hole in this, which is too bad because I like to use it like that as a fan. On the inside, it looks like there was like glue marks on here. I don't know if you can see, like there's a glue mark right there. I'm not sure why. Maybe they tried to glue this in, but it didn't. There was no glue right there. So go figure on that one. You can easily put this back on, which is good. The material seems to be good constructive. It's one of the best selling shoes. They better make this good. It's one of the only good selling shoes that they actually probably have. The rubber feels kind of a little bit on the soft side, and we have the metal right here for this right there, which is good. We have metal, because if this was not metal, it probably will rip apart eventually. It anyways probably will rip apart given the shady construction of this material. It says waterproof in it. Hopefully it is. Now the biggest thing about this is when you put this on, figure out if this is any good for you. Now when it comes to bending, this thing does bend, but that's actually good. I don't like when those things are stiff as a rock. And next thing, the smell is actually done pretty good actually. I'm okay with the smell. It smells like candy. It's weird. It's like a candy kind of a smell to it. Now the texture is pretty fine too. I'm not finding too much to complain about this shoe, which is a good thing. Usually I find a lot of nicks about this. Of course the biggest complaint is going to be when I put this on, and I'll tell you exactly how I feel about this. And already right off the bat, right there, right here, I found something very small. So let's zoom in so we can check this shoe up close and personal. So zooming in, I don't know if you can see this, but right there we have an issue. It's pretty much just right here. It just looks like a smidget. More like, I think over time this is just gonna go bad overall. And you can see some glue marks right here, right there, just a little bit of the glue marks. So this was mass produced. Not too bad. I would say I've seen worse jobs than this. It doesn't seem like it's going to be that much of an issue, but I'm not sure. Like some places it seems like they missed the glue mark. Like right here it seems like a small miss, and right there just a little bit of a miss. Makes me think that eventually this thing is going to separate from that. Now that's only my hypnosis here. You cannot quote me on that one. The leather material goes all throughout this. It looks like this is a PU, more like synthetic leather. This is not real leather. It doesn't seem like most companies actually do real leather anymore. It just looks like a lot of them do this synthetic leather because it's much cheaper. And does it last better than real? They're almost indistinguishable now. The quality of the material between synthetic and real are pretty decent at the moment. In fact, you probably lose the bottom half of the shoe faster than the synthetic leather is going to rip apart, because that's what happens with shoes nowadays. I really like the colorful laces on this one. I think it looks pretty slick. And the orange touch over here and over there. Not too much color flavor to this. It's strategically placed and it looks pretty good and decent. Overall, the shoe is pretty good, kind of lightweight and great for hiking potentially. So let's go ahead and put this on and check it out. So definitely, first thing I noticed right off the bat is the make noise. I don't know if the noise is gonna go away. Not all shoes are supposed to make a noise like this. Now, for the good thing, it's a hiking shoe, so who cares how much noise you make in the forest? But if you're gonna be walking on some other floors, this is no good. Should have at least, check that the material doesn't make weird noise. Apart from the noise, if you don't care about that, I got you. Next thing. This is size 9. This is my size. I feel like my feet have a little bit too much of a room inside here. So I think this should, if you're going for this, it's a little bit too big for me. It's size 9. So I think you have to downsize it, half a size down, because otherwise you're not getting the right shoe fit for them. Now it's a little bit, it's not like too much of it in there. I imagine that if you put some bigger socks in for the winter, if you're hiking, you might be okay with it. I think that more tightening for the shoe to be a little bit more skin tight is is what I like them to be. Next thing, they're very comfortable. They feel like super lightweight. I'm actually pretty impressed by how well it feels when you put your feet in here. It has pretty good traction to it too. It's made for walking, made for hiking. You can totally see why. You can easily make this fit the way you want it to, with the laces and everything. A lot of freedom of movement to them. See right here in the back as well. Let's go ahead and check out the jumping test. I did 3 jumps just for you guys. It jumps pretty good. It should be pretty fun to jump with those. I feel overall those are decent shoes. They feel good. My biggest issue with them is the noise they make. and that they don't fit the way they're supposed to. They're half a size off, a little bit. Now I'm not sure if I got a bigger size, would I be complaining that a little bit, well, not bigger, if I got a smaller size, would I be complaining, saying this is way too tight? It is totally possible. So what do? You just get half a size down and your size and see which one works for you, and then return one of them. That would something I would do, and then probably get it in 2 different color codes, just in case you want to get it in a different code. I think the blue looks pretty awesome. I like the looks of the blue. They're pretty lightweight. The only thing I really dislike is the price. I really wish those things were around 90 bucks. 90 bucks would be a good price I would pay for those things. 130, this is just asking for it. This is like, I'm not paying 120 bucks for a pair of hiking shoes. Get real here. When you can get Merrells on sale sometimes for about 80. So, no, the Columbia's, there's no way I pay Columbia's double the price of a Merrell. Merrell is so much better. That is my opinion. The model ball shoes, phew, those are good. I really do like the Merrells more. I mean, if compare this to the Merrell, if they were the same price, that would be a little bit hard sell over here for me. Other than that, it's just the noise. That noise is just not my thing. I don't like people knowing I'm coming in with a bang like this. Ooh, wow. Those are noisemakers. Now, if you're a clown, you might like those shoes. I totally think that. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know below, are you going to be getting one of those shoes? Or do you want to see any more shoe reviews? Let me know as well. So, what do you think? Do those things look good on me, or what? Should I keep those? Should I get rid of them, or what? Let me know in the comments below. And see you in the next episode of the show. You never know what's the next thing that's going to happen on this channel.